feel like that's what's going around at the moment.
Yeah, it feels like there's something going around. I don't know.
I wonder what that could be.
Oh, on YouTube. Oh, cool. Copy streaming link.
The delay is so weird.
Oh, yeah. That seems wild.
Can you hear that like through my headphones?
No, I can't.
Okay, good. I was wondering about that. It just got to the part where I said the delay was so weird. That's how delayed it is. It's pretty delayed.
And how weird it is.
So weird.
It's so delayed.
So strange. So I probably will just have to turn off the volume on that on my own computer, so I can't hear it because it is fucking weird.
Yeah, that seems wise.
Okay, so there is that. Oh, hi, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney.
She doesn't care about us. So here's a question. Oh, okay. I can mute my, okay. So we need to both, like when you and Sam and I disappear, we have to not only hit stop video, but we have to hit mute. Otherwise, they can't hear.
Yes.
I was wondering if those two things were together, and I didn't look until just now, but they're not. They're separate. So just, more possibility for someone to fuck it up. So that's good.
Yep.
Cool. Let's see if I can get this other thing going. I like how the little buttons look behind me, though. So cute.
Yeah, that's great. I was muted.
Oh, okay.
But it's great. Yeah, Allison, it's great.
Yeah, cool. I guess.
Wow.
That's
amazing.
What you're about.
Oh.
Advanced files. Oh, portion of screen. Maybe that's what I want to actually do. Okay.
Oh, did you try the file thing?
That's what I was just looking at, trying to figure out what's the best possible thing to do here. There it is. Anything else you're worried about that we haven't talked about yet, or you feel good?
I feel good. Do people have to, when you put up the shared screen thing, should we all turn off our video and mute our mics? Does that show up?
I would think at least mute
I guess we can try
the mics, but I feel like you won't show up if, well, I'm about to find out. Let's see.
Yeah, we can find out right now. Hey, Sam.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
Nice. Okay.
How's the YouTube stream?
Good. It's happening right now. We are being streamed to no one because no one has this link.
Streaming to no one. My God, I'm sorry.
Is there a way to, well, do we care about or need to worry about the chat thing on YouTube if we're only giving it to people that we know anyway?
I think we can leave it open.
Okay. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I just don't know how to get rid of it. So that's what
Maybe we can watch it and then, yeah. Okay, you don't know how to. Yeah, let's leave it open.
Yeah, a couple people mentioned like they were excited about it, and so
yeah.
See if they were correct in being so. I mean, like it's. I mean, this is like the.
Oh, hi, Jan. I can see you better this time. You look good. she didn't hear any of that. That's fine. That's fair.
Hey, Jen.
but
Hey,
fair.
Andrew.
Is that okay for
Hey,
lighting?
Jan.
Yeah, I was just saying that
Yeah.
looks good.
There we go.
Itai, is that going to be your
I
background?
washed my hair.
It looks
Oh
nice.
man.
I didn't, and all day I was kind of like, oh. Hi, Jen.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm going to be highlighting scripts off to the side.
Great. I'm about to do a screen share thing, so if it looks different and weird, don't get freaked out.
Okay.
I'm gonna get freaked out.
Don't freak out.
Anything about it.
Is it weird that you can see my dad? I feel like shrink this last.
I'm done.
Portion of screen. Oh.
Ooh, hi, Al.
I know. All right. Ah, jeez.
I'll watch the YouTube stream to make sure that it's working.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for 20 seconds to make sure that.
Yeah, the delay is it's really something.
It's really alarming, yeah.
Oh my God. That brief moment where you could see just everything that was. My desktop is always horrible. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh God, I have to keep it in one spot the whole freaking time. Okay.
Can you just share the window instead of the portion of your screen, Allison?
Yeah,
able to
it
do
just
that.
I tried that yesterday and I feel like it was also showing the bar at the top, so I was trying to make that not happen, but let me see if I can do it
Yeah.
differently. Don't look at it for a second, it's just going to be a horrible mess.
Okay.
Yeah, are we going to still be streaming audio then?
What,
Of-
Allison? What was the
Well,
folder
if
that
you
said?
turn, if you mute your mic, then
Yeah, I
No.
guess that's true. So
Allison, what was the folder that said pony play all about?
that's actually just videos of you dancing to the song "Pony" by Genuine.
Oh, that's
so-
right. Okay, just making
Which-
sure.
I'd
Sounds
like
like
to
a
request
bit,
access
but
to
I
those
have-
immediately.
Yeah, it sounds like a bit, but I have multiple videos of
I
my
remember
dancing
that
to
show.
Pony, so
I have that shirt still.
I have dirt on several of you, so
Uh-oh.
just remember that.
And you know my mom.
One man's dirt. One man's dirt is another.
That's true.
Welcome to Virginia.
How did I do this before?
Why does it say that? I wonder how I can change my name. Here we go.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't think it shows on the
Look,
YouTube stream though.
I'm sure there's some
There you go.
for it.
Allison, remember
Genuine.
this? My pony. Let's do
You got
this.
You got that out so fast. Like, did you just have it
When
right
did
there?
you get
I
that
think you did.
shirt?
I wore it to bed last night, and I woke up as my best self.
That's about right.
You don't do that every day?
How it works.
No one wakes up as their best self every day. That's unreasonable expectations.
I have that of Ray. That is my expectation.
I wake up as my best self every day because I'm constantly improving.
Wow, that is so inspiring.
How did I?
Look at my dog. Look at this.
Every day I learn something new about myself.
Look at this chiller.
Hey.
That's cute.
What's up? Man?
Is everybody here?
I'm just thinking.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems right.
I know.
Good, good, good. I can see all of your faces. Itai looks like he's gonna give a TED talk, so that's good.
Itai's like testing out the new remote TED.
Oh God.
We'll clear it up.
It's just like an incredibly exclusive Zoom call too. So
Yeah. Next slide, please.
Next
There's
slide.
light in your room.
Next slide.
Dan is not a vampire tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's nice.
Yeah. Jen, how do you pronounce your last name? For the yeah,
Marty?
Marty. Thank you.
Okay, Ray. Everybody can see that you surf. Great. Congratulations.
Thanks for showing that
Trying to
off.
figure out the light.
I just adjust my camera to show
I only have one
a
light.
tall dildo.
Is it actually a tiny skateboard? It's just like the
Oh, yeah.
perspective
Exactly.
difference.
That's actually in front of me.
It's
The
right
tiny
Whoa.
skateboard. I don't know what to do.
That sounds like a dog.
Yeah, she's here.
What up, dog?
Vinci, what's up?
What is up?
What's up? Yes. Good.
Oh, now the time
Oh, man.
vortex begins.
Yes, it's like watching Time Travelers.
Why am I in the corner?
Oh my god.
Oh God, this fucking thing.
Oh, because it's the speaker view.
Well, that's not what it was supposed to be doing.
That was a cool vortex.
You can
wanted
see
it
I
to-
was watching a bunch of murder stories on the YouTubes before.
Alston, I think you could. One thing you could do is if you share your screen and then make it and then like make that image full screen.
Yeah, that's what
That'll
I
work.
did yesterday. I was just trying to find some other way so I could still be doing other things, but I guess that's not in
Yeah.
the cards.
Yeah.
So I will just do that when the time comes. So let me test it out real quick.
And then I think everybody's gonna have to mute and stop their video in order to keep the thing from popping up in the corner.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what that looks like because I can't see
It
it.
looks gorgeous. It looks great.
Does it? Does
Here, I'll
it?
text
Does
it
it
to
look
you.
fine? Okay, thank you. Now I can't do shit, but you know.
Cool. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great, cool, loving it.
what's going on?
This is one of the weirder Hinge dates I've been on.
Experimenting with polyamory is going very well so far.
Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Copying this link. And I'm gonna start putting the link places and then I'm gonna put the screen back up. So any last things for me? Oh,
So Allison, at
Yes.
8, you'll stop sharing your screen and then we'll start with Lauren and my spiel.
yeah.
Okay, sounds great.
Cool.
And we're laughing, right?
And then
Do we
yeah.
want to do any individual audio tests? Did I miss that? Because I joined like a 7:33. Just
Has
for each
anybody-
actor.
Has anybody not said anything yet? If not, you should say something.
I just meant like individual microphone volumes and stuff. I
Something.
feel like I can be heard.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've heard everyone, but I don't know if
Perfect.
there's anyone who hasn't talked.
I don't think we're gonna do calibration beyond working. Dan, can you speak real quick? I don't think I heard you.
Sure. How does this
All
sound?
right, great. Yeah, you can sound.
Wonderful.
Like a human, not a vampire.
That's enough. I know you're done.
Don't cut him off so,
Oh,
Sam.
Get that plant out of the way.
Yeah.
It's
God, that
hard.
was bugging me too.
Is this one bugging you? I can't move it.
Yeah.
Ray has very strong
Do you have a
opinions.
surfboard you can put back there by chance? Guys, I was just trying to figure out what the best lighting situation was.
Sure.
People are going to get access to this whole history of this call if they want to peek behind the curtain.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think so.
Can only hope.
There might be some setting to not allow DVR.
Allison just died.
I'm dead.
You can edit it afterwards.
Yeah, can you edit right after the point Jan's surfboard shamed me? I don't want that floating around on the internet, okay?
Oh, no.
Yeah, Ray has a pretty tangible
Ray
risk.
doesn't want anybody to know that he has a surfboard.
No, I don't want
Supposedly,
anybody knowing I got shamed about having it.
Supposedly, I
Ray
just
wants everybody
started
to know.
recording this to the cloud, but I don't know where it's going. So that's good.
It's one of the classes.
It's not real.
It's
You
there
can't edit out a
somewhere.
Jew when it's almost Passover. Just saying. It's against some kind of religious law.
Right.
The
Does that
rules.
mean
Somebody
you put-
say anything disastrous in the
Dan, back
next
me
18
up. I don't
minutes.
know.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you? I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
I can't remember. Okay.
Don't you need to put like
Go
lamb's
have your
blood
mom's
on your webcam
magazine.
for that?
You do need to put lamb's blood on your webcam.
A little privacy screen.
Yeah, lamb's blood.
Okay, so 3 minutes from now, then I'm going to put the link everywhere. I just put it on the website, but I doubt anyone has seen it yet. I hope not. And then I guess people should mute themselves and things
And turn off their
Um,
video.
Will we
and
just
turn off the video.
Do we just like
When do we
put it all
turn them back on?
Everybody's gonna go away.
Turn it back on when Allison
Tells us to.
Allison, maybe you can say hello and welcome, and then Lauren can pick it up since you control
Sure.
that.
Yeah, since I am the puppet master. Yeah, I can do that. And then we said this earlier, but I think only Mike and I were on the call at the time. So Sam and Lauren, make sure you also turn off your video and mute your mic after intros and stuff are done, so that we can't. Mostly I'm saying this out loud so that I don't just like sniffle into my mic the whole entire time.
No problem.
So
Just a
mute our
natural
mics
sniffling.
when intros are done, and then unmute once there's a sketch going, so we can do like laughs and stuff.
I am not
Yeah.
worried about anyone, but like I just want to make sure Sam and Lauren, Mike, and I turn our stuff off once the things are started.
Got it.
That's
Thank
the only
you.
thing I'm worried about.
And you want
If-
the rest of us to have our mics and video on the whole rest of the whole time.
Correct.
Yeah, I think so. If we had, if this was a show or we had more rehearsal time or something, then you could probably turn them off, like for sketches you're not in. But it seems like too high a margin for error if we try to do that on the fly.
Cool.
Sweet. Cool. So we go bye-bye now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Bye bye, Ray.
We'll go on when you tell us.
Oh, did we figure out if we can see the
I
chat?
miss you so much.
If the chat goes?
Yeah, the chat
Doesn't,
should be
right?
its own thing.
Yeah, the chat should not show up, right?
Yeah, chat. Well, let's wait 20 seconds, but I don't think.
Yeah, that's. I just opened it to make sure. So much waving. God. Oh, I just watched my mouth say the chat shouldn't show up, right? Nope. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Should
Great.
we
Cool.
at some point mention something about the chat in YouTube?
That there is one? Like
That
just
there
tell
is
people
one
there's
and that people
Yeah.
can like clap in that.
Yeah,
Yay.
that sounds good. Thank you. Yes, I will do that. Okay. Any last words before I switch this over to this sometimes misbehaving screen share?
Nope.
Okay, great. Ooh, it's gonna be great.
I believe in us.
Whatever this is, it's going to be great.
It's happening.
This is fun. This is our great leap forward.
Something like that. Oh God. Okay, bye. mute. Oh, there we go. Hi, everybody. I just ate some chips and then I didn't unmute my mic right away. Welcome to Killing My Lobster Sketch Writing 1 Final Read. Usually I hold for applause. I won't do that this time. I'm so glad that you could join us. This is the first time that we've done something like this, so we're really excited. It's probably going to be weird, but in a fun way. So I'm pumped about that. We will just be reading through all of the sketches that these students have written with a group of great KML actors we'll introduce you to in just a moment. And that's what we're going to do. There's a chat on the side of the YouTube video that you can interact with each other, tell people what you liked, give each other virtual pats on the back, etc. Did I say who I am? I'm KML Artistic Director Allison Page. So thanks for being here. And I'm going to hand it over to the teachers of this class, Mike and Lauren.
Hello, and welcome to Killing My Lobster's Sketch Writing 1 class showcase. I'm Lauren McKenzie.
I'm Mike Autumn. Lauren and I have spent the past 7 weeks teaching this class, and we're very excited to share our students' writing with you. This is the first time we've ever done a class showcase virtually, and also the first time we've ever taught a class virtually due to, you know.
A huge thank you to Sam Heftluthi, our TA, and to Allison Page, KML's Artistic Director, for facilitating the transition to this digital space, and to the students for adapting to this crazy new way of learning due to, you know.
Tonight's show was written entirely by our students over the past very normal 6 weeks and will be performed by 8 of Killing My Lobster's finest actors.
The students are Amy Gurka, Ben Evangelista, Billy Volkman, David Resnick, Jody Nagley, Jonathan Sugaton, Kimberly Harris, Maddie Idem, Michelle Tang Jackson, Shelby Kennedy, Samantha Busa, and Zachary Johnson.
And our actors are Andrew Chung, Byron Guo, Courtney Merrill, Dan Kurtz, Itai Geiger, Jan Gilbert, Jen Marty, and Ray Hobbs.
The exits are your bedroom doors, past your roommates, and into the forsaken streets, due to, you know.
And now, on to the show.
Woo!
Jesus, Ray.
Sweet. So I get to start, I think, because I'm reading stage directions. Awesome. Let's see how this works. All right. First up, we have Cult Not Cult by Michelle Tang Jackson. Setting, daytime, in the lobby of an apartment building in front of the mailboxes.
Always junk mail, huh? I'm Ash. You new here too?
Hey, Greg, number 806. Yeah, I moved in last week from Atlanta.
Well, welcome to San Francisco. Sure is lonely when you're in a new city, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Haven't gotten that far yet, just unpacking, getting settled.
I was lucky. I met so many friends right away. This group just found me. Chose me.
What kind of group is it?
Well, it's pretty exclusive. We focus on enrichment and personal growth.
Interesting.
We're just a little curated group who devote our lives to the great father, Mike.
Oh, so CrossFit.
Anyone can do CrossFit. Mike chooses only the most dedicated and worthy of followers.
Wow, sounds elite.
Well, after passing the 7 trials and the tickle test, we'll join the great father in Reno. We'll join him in Reno to live in spiritual sexual harmony for the rest of our days. Plus, we get special neutralizing underwear.
What does it neutralize?
I've said too much. I should go.
Ash turns to leave.
It sounds cool. How do I join?
You can't just join.
Why not?
It doesn't work like that, Greg. It's exclusive. Being selected is the whole point.
But Mike sounds awesome. Can I at least fill out an application?
No, there's no application. That's not how cults work. I have to convince you.
You already did. Good work, man.
But I need to coerce you, gain your trust, ply you with gifts and confusing back clubs.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
No, no. It's not coercion if you know it's coming.
Sorry, I got excited. I do think I could be a really good fit for your cult, though.
Greg, nothing personal, but if we just let anyone in, it wouldn't be special.
That's too bad. I was really looking forward to meeting your friends. See you around, Ash.
Greg turns to leave.
Greg, wait. Maybe you could tell me what kind of qualities or skills you could bring to the cult?
Oh, well, I'm a good listener. I own a hatchback. And people say I have a trustworthy chin.
Your chin is very trustworthy, Greg.
Thank you, Ash. I think you're a beautiful human.
Wow. No one's ever described me as beautiful before. Thanks. That means a lot.
No one? Not even Mike?
No. We were close when he first recruited me, but now he's so preoccupied with being a good cult leader.
I see you. Your strength, your pain, your beauty. Not just the quizzical look of a muscular little bird who wears glasses, but the inside, where it counts. Ash, you're special.
You think I'm special?
I really do. I think you may even be special enough to join my cult.
Oh.
Wait, you have a cult?
Shh. Be still. Ash, I'm just a guy standing in front of another guy asking him to join my cult.
Do you really mean it, Greg?
Join me, Ash. Take my hands.
Greg and Ash clasp hands face to face.
We shall ascend together.
To a world beyond might.
They hold each other's faces.
Beyond CrossFit.
They lean in and touch foreheads.
Beyond special underwear.
They embrace.
And now we are free.
Blackout.
Oi. Right, next up, we have KitchenAid by Kim Harris. Setting: an upscale kitchen store. Pat and Trish approach the register, manned by Pam.
I really can't wait to get this KitchenAid home and start baking. We've been talking about this day for so long.
I know. Everyone says they change your life.
Welcome to Surla Sonoma. Oh, wow, you guys are getting a KitchenAid. Congratulations. Can I guide you through the purchase experience? I've seen you've picked out the standard size. Do you have an idea which color you'd like?
Well, we were thinking a shade of red.
I love that. Which red would that be? The basic red is Empire Red, but there are a few other options, like our regular options include cranberry, candy apple, and cinnamon. But we also have a limited edition Life Tone series with options like liver red and pink nipple.
Oh no.
Let's go with candy apple.
Oh, sweet and sassy, huh? Now on to the finish. We have gloss, matte, or eggshell. Or maybe you'd like to see our new limited satin finish in candy apple. It's only an extra $10.
Oh, I love that.
No, let's just get the regular gloss. Regular gloss, please.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, We don't judge. Basic is in, girl. Would you like to register you in your Candy Apple KitchenAid standard mixer with KitchenAid? If you do, you get 20% off your first attachment.
Why not?
Great! Email address, phone number, social handles, and the name of your best friend from childhood. Here, please.
Best friend, what? What the?
Now onto the attachments. What will you be using your KitchenAid mixer for?
Baking, mostly. I love making cake, cookies, muffins.
Lovely. So baking attachments are included with this mixer. For your discounted attachment, would you like to add a citrus juicer, ice cream maker, meat grinder, or pasta spiralizer?
I guess we could use a juicer, couldn't we?
Oh, I almost forgot about elite attachments, which you can also use the bonus on. They include a mix silencer, a bowl camera, a laser scope, stirrometer, which includes access to the Smart Mix app, troll in a bowl, or spoon smurfer.
Sorry, did you say laser scope? What is this?
Okay, one laser scope. Got it. Are either of you students, veterans, over the age of 65, or currently attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings?
No, sorry. Are we just about done here? We need to get on with our day.
Blood type?
Oh, negative. Proud of it.
Wait, babe, why are we giving them our blood type?
Fantastic. Your blood type qualifies you for the KitchenAid Organ Donation Preference Program. If you agree to donate all your body's internal organs with KitchenAid, we'll give you a $50 coupon. Doesn't expire until you expire.
Well, I am an organ donor, actually. And it would be great to know why. No, my kidneys go to another home cook, you know.
Signs the paper in front of him excitedly.
What the actual hell, Pat?
Thank you so much. And fetishes?
Wait, what?
Any butt stuff, BDSM, water sports, puppy play. Just trying to see if you qualify for our freaky deaky February promotion. But I have a feeling Ms. Regular Gloss here is a missionary only type.
Excuse me, I'm just about finished with this.
But we're KitchenAid people now, Trish.
It'll change your life.
Blackout.
Blackout.
Yay.
Next up is Therapy by Jonathan Sugatan. Setting: Jean and Dr. McCormick are systematically shredding files and moving items into boxes, getting ready to vacate the office.
Things must be really bad if they're vacating hospitals.
Jean, it's going to be okay.
A knock on the door. Chris enters.
Hey, Doc. I didn't see anyone at the reception desk, so I just let myself in.
Miss Oliver, what are you doing here?
I have a 1:30 appointment. My first therapy session. I'm kind of nervous. I took that depression self-assessment with my regular physician a while back. She said I have a moderate to severe depression, and I said, "What? Me? No, I'm fine."
Ma'am, you really shouldn't be here. The state is on lockdown and
it should be. With that Iranian general we bombed, that's when I cut myself off. You know, everything was like World War III, World War III. It was too much. I got rid of my social media, canceled my phone and Xfinity, everything.
So you have no idea.
No, there's no way.
That's when I thought maybe I should make an appointment. All this craziness in the world, it probably is getting to me. And I should probably talk to someone. So I said, why not? Good thing too. Now the fires are back because that is just stressful.
What fires?
Well, on my way here, everybody's wearing masks. I didn't smell anything, but I was like, uh-oh, another wildfire. You know, growing up in California, I always thought it would be the big one that would get us. Fires weren't even in the running, but here we are. Australia's burning. California is burning. It's the global warming, man.
Miss Oliver, we have to tell you that a lot has happened since last January.
What? Did Trump get impeached?
Well, yeah, but
Chris coughs Jean and Dr. McCormick back into the corner.
She's fucking got it, man.
Chris takes a drag from his inhaler. Dr. McCormick balls up and cries in the corner.
Jeez, it's just my asthma. You know, people were jumpy like that when I was at Costco this morning. They were like, she's got corona, she's got corona. And I'm like, bro, look at my cart. I have Guinness. It's St. Patty's Day. Brings me back to the reason I'm here. I do think I've been self-medicating.
Blackout.
Wow.
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 All right. Coffee Shoplifter by Shelby Kennedy. Setting: Sawyer is sitting on a stool tuning his guitar. Emily and Lawrence walk over to sit at a table right in front of Sawyer, carrying coffee cups.
Oh, I'm so excited the babysitter was finally available so we could do a little something, just us two.
I'm just glad you're finally taking me somewhere that isn't our own kitchen. Yelp says they have a cappuccino that beats Keurig's 8 out of 10 times.
Lawrence leans into Sawyer before he starts to play.
Hey, man, do you have anything a little upbeat? It's date night, well, date day, kids at home, you know how it is. We were hoping to, groove a little, get a little toe rat-a-tat going,
Yeah. Hey, man. Totally hear you. Got some new material I've been dying to try out. It'll do just the thing. Yeah, just the thing. Ever since I was a child, had no one by my side. My only lady left me and my favorite dog died. So I've been stealing people's wallets and singing in a coffee shop. I robbed a few banks, don't know if I can stop. This guitar is stolen and so is my middle name. Got the 5-finger discount, but I ain't got no shame. Yeah, I'm
Hey, man, hey, me again. Hey,
yeah.
my last note, but I think this whole place is really looking for something more, what's the word?
Good.
Cheery. More cheery. Maybe try some Sunday morning acoustic vibes.
Oh, yeah. Like John Mayer, Eric Clapton, Jack Johnson. I got you.
All right.
I have the perfect song in my back pocket.
Oh, no.
Pocket. Okay. Well, looks like we have a douchebag. Yeah, the guy in the red shirt gonna clear out your bank account. Oh yeah, I'll make it hurt. I already took all of your coffee. Go ahead, take your cup. You want a single drop? I already drink that shit up.
Lawrence looks at the coffee cup empty in his hand. He throws it down and stands up angrily.
Hey, man, I don't know what your game is. Are you trying to taunt me? You're really making me look bad over here.
He's not the one making you look bad, Lawrence.
Not now, Emily.
He looks back up at Sawyer, trying to keep his cool, but clearly a little rattled, on the verge of throwing a fit.
You were clearly going through something, but you're ruining my date day. So would you please play something nice, something normal?
Sorry, guys. All you had to do was ask. I can totally play whatever you want. Yeah. I already got Larry's keys, y'all. Destroy that guy's life. You haven't even noticed I've already stolen his wife. Yeah, I'm gonna drive that guy's car and he'll never catch me. All the way south of the border with my sweet lover, Emily.
All three awkwardly look back and forth at each other for a little bit in silence. Blackout.
Need to take this out today.
Travis on the Green by David Resnick. Setting: Nigel and Alan off screen. Travis, George Jr. Approaches a golf flag. A volunteer corrals a small gallery behind a rope, asking vainly for silence between applause and cries of, "Go get him, Junior," and "Woo!"
It's an incredible scene here as Travis George Jr. makes his way to the 18th green. Now, just one short putt away from taking his first Masters title. This has been the long, elusive prize in his otherwise flawless career. You have to ask, is Junior finally about to join his father, the ailing Travis Jr. Sr., the legendary Big Bear, in the conversation for greatest ever?
Oh, little doubt, Alan. Junior's worked so hard to get here. Now he's taking those same steps his father took back in '81. Bear, of course, has been very ill.
Enter Senior Big Bear with an oxygen tank. He acknowledges the crowd's applause and encouragement as he approaches the flag.
Stunner! The Big Bear himself joining his son on the green to pull the flag. This is simply a beautiful father-son moment, a passing of the torch.
Senior and Junior embrace. Senior pulls the flag, walks a few steps away.
Bear settles at the edge of Junior's line of sight. He wouldn't miss this for the world. Junior, lining up the putt.
And would you look at this? Bear now flashing the lining of his championship green jacket from '81. It's as if to say, son, you've earned one of these.
You got that right, partner. The gallery gives Bear some hearty cheers for the hard-earned jacket. They certainly haven't forgotten his heroics in '81.
Little doubt, Alan.
Senior smiles wryly as he adjusts his oxygen tank. We hear a soft but annoying hissing noise.
He's always been an incredible father, even now, struggling to breathe and yet determined to be here for his son for this moment.
Junior, backing away again. Wow, what pressure.
Higher than the pressure in that tank, Alan.
Junior lines up his putt again. His father's just off the green, struggling even to stand. Nigel, he can barely hold the flag. He's dropping it over and over and over. Oh my, he's just groaning every time to pick it up.
This is a display of unbelievable courage.
Junior going over to help his father with the flag, and he's planting it in the ground like a stake, I think, walking back to line up to putt once again.
As Junior lines up the putt, Senior begins to move his wrist to reflect light off his watch and into his son's eyes.
Senior checking his watch.
Aren't we all, Alan?
Got that right, partner. And right on cue, Junior seems to be very distracted by something else now. He's backing away again.
At this point, it doesn't feel too far to say it's a bit cowardly, isn't it, Alan?
You got that right once again, partner. Now, Bear's going over to calm Junior. Is this the moment just too big for him, Nigel?
Little doubt, Alan. Maybe he could use some words of encouragement from the real champion, his dad.
Senior walks over. He whispers inaudibly into Junior's ear. Walking away, he gives Junior a subtle thumbs down while mouthing the words, "You suck."
Junior finally lining up the putt.
Oh, where have I heard that before?
Good one, Nigel. And he misses. Oh no, Nigel, that wasn't even close.
That's a loser shot, a total loser shot.
Oh, what's worse, Bear? What's worse, Big Bear seems to have fallen to the ground.
Not Big Bear.
And medical staff are rushing over.
I'm going. Do one thing for me.
Anything, Dad.
Win the Masters. Oh, wait, right.
Senior gives Junior one more wry smile, then dies. A distraught gallery begins to file out.
I still have to putt the tie, right? Don't I?
Everyone boos.
Ooh.
Blackout.
Boo.
It's a beautiful death, Ray. That's beautiful.
Basketball.
Bravo, bravo. Next up, Changing Times by Sam Busa. Setting, 2 women sit in their enormous dresses in opposite armchairs in the sitting room.
So, Daphne, how are you holding up these days?
Oh, not so good, actually, Paulina. One of my maids ran off with a newspaper boy last week.
What a scandal. Not your lady's maid, Daisy.
No, Daisy is still the kitchen maid, and my lady's maid, Jane, is doing just fine.
Oh, I was thinking of the dairy maid, Dora. Was it her then?
Alas, Dora is the cook maid.
Is that not the same as the kitchen maid?
No, darling. The kitchen maid manages the kitchen, and the cook maid cooks in the kitchen. I would have thought that self-explanatory.
Go on then. Was it the nursemaid, Alison?
Actually, Alison is the purse maid, and no, it wasn't her. She's far too old for such things.
Oh. All right. How about your housemaid, Emily?
Oh, not Emily. Who is the mouse maid, by the way, and is excellent. So hard to find a good mouse maid these days.
Surely it wasn't your rat maid, Charlotte.
No, Charlotte is the cat maid. And it wasn't her.
Right. Well, I'm tired of guessing now. Just tell me.
Oh, all right. It was our bath maid, Eliza.
My word. Will it take long to replace her?
It will take months. Truth be told, we're managing now with, I hate to say it, the sink maid.
But who will wash your hands?
Bridget, the water glass maid.
And you're pouring your own water?
Oh, goodness, no.
Oh.
Our teardrop maid, Shannon, has taken on that responsibility. Teardrop maid, the teardrop maid.
But then who is wiping your tears?
Oh, Paulina, it's been so hard. I don't have a maid to dry my tears anymore.
Dear. Times really are changing for our lot.
Why?
Well, I am sorry to hear this. We must catch up again sometime soon.
The 2 women stand up out of their armchairs.
Certainly we must. You'll have the door maid show me out?
We don't have a door maid, darling. Third door on the left.
Blackout.
Escape Room by Amy Gurka. Setting, Blake, Chase, and Lenny are handcuffed to a metal bar in Escape from Alcatraz in San Francisco. Lenny wears big, dark glasses. Courtney, the escape room manager, watches them from a camera in the upstairs lobby.
Bro, this escape room looks exactly like Alcatraz. Too bad you got LASIK yesterday.
Bro, it's true. I can't see right now, but all my other senses are turned up.
An alarm system announces, "Alert, an earthquake is heading straight for San Francisco. Take cover immediately."
Oh, stupid fake alarm. I give us 30 minutes to get out of here. We'll set a new record. Easy.
Well, LASIK, Lenny, can't help. It's only hour numero 19 after surgery.
But if there's a real earthquake, I'll be the first one to smell it. Hey, you'll save me, right?
Of course I would. And Courtney, that hottie upstairs, wouldn't be able to resist me after watching it all on the camera. Right there.
Hey guys, this is Courtney, your escape room facilitator. Let me know if you need a clue. Also, I can hear you. Oh.
The alarm says, "This is not a drill. A huge earthquake will hit any second." The room shakes a little.
Hey, Blake, you think that's for real or?
No way, dude. Done a million of these escape rooms. It's typical kid stuff to scare us all, to put us all part of the game. Anyway, check it out. I found a clue, and it says the last prisoners who escaped left you a clue. Clue number 1 is little inmates, use your head / work together or be dead.
Hey guys, this is Courtney, your escape room facilitator. Turns out there's an even bigger earthquake on the way and a tsunami warning, so I'm pressing this big red button up here that'll unlock your handcuffs. Run for it, okay?
The boy's handcuffs come undone.
Oh, wow, they make it so real, huh?
Hey, are you kidding? What a whippy earthquake. Is that all you got, Courtney?
Ooh.
Ooh. I found another clue. This one's long and complicated. Clue number 2. This isn't just prison. A there / look around and choose your lighter. Wait a second. Lighter?
Blake, I can't even read right now, and it clearly says leader.
Loud emergency sirens start.
My hearing's been rather acute these days, and those sirens sound like they're outside the building.
Yeah, Blake, could it be the big one?
Y'all are slowing us down. Don't you remember the clues? We need to work together. You need to choose a lighter. Like my dad always says back in the Eagle Scouts, the definition of insanity is letting people distract you from winning.
Well, I found a clue in the stairway. Bye.
Chase runs out.
Oh, was that Chase a chew in the stairway?
Maybe we should listen to Chase or Courtney or but who am I to say? I'm just a temporary blind dude with crazy good other senses. I don't want to die.
Hey guys, this is Courtney, your escape room facilitator. You've got to get out of here like now.
Nice try, Courtney. Anyway, clue number 3. Work together and escape / or screw it up and face your fate.
The entire building begins to shake.
Bro, I can basically taste this earthquake. Let's go!
Lenny runs upstairs.
Good luck breaking all the rules and getting disqualified, losers. Now, Corey's gonna date me for sure. When I win this, all by myself.
Blake searches for clues as the building shakes violently.
Whoa, cool effects. Corey!
Blackout.
Amazing earthquake, you guys.
Yeah, cool special effects, guys.
Go.
Special effects.
Really
Incredible.
can't do that in person.
All right. Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder by Maddie Idem. Setting, a sunlit classroom with exposed brick and worn hardwood floors. A class of 5 students sits in a circle with blank canvases on easels in front of them. Professor Diana enters the room in a silk robe.
Hello, class. Welcome to week 3 of fall term at Sarah Lawrence College. Thank you all for being here. As you know, today we are diving deeper into our study of the human form. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have the budget to hire a model, but lucky for you all, my days as a nude model are not behind me.
Smiles boastfully. Students are confused.
Wait, what?
I don't know if that's necessary.
This is amazing.
Wonderful. Today I will be both your greatest critic and your muse. What an interesting experiment and experience this will be for us all. However, I am obligated to say that if anyone feels uncomfortable, you are welcome to excuse your...
Everyone but Marion, Oliver, and Sydney quickly pack up and exit the classroom.
All right, fabulous. I guess we know who the true artists are in the room. We will be doing a series of sketches in tandem with a series of positions. I welcome this to be a dialogue, so please let me know if you have any questions, okay?
Sydney raises her hand, but Diana is facing away as she disrobes. Oliver and Sydney instinctively look away.
Let us begin. First position.
Diana does a back bend, chest open. The students look around the room at each other in disbelief.
Embrace the tension I sense in this room. Release your need for control and structure and extend it through your arms into your hand and let go.
Marion begins painting comfortably while Sydney and Oliver look at each other hesitant and confused.
All right, I can't hold this for too long, so I hope you're taking on a free-form technique.
With a deep breath, Diana flips over into a downward dog, then moves into cobra position, then back to downward dog before standing. She begins to move her arms and legs freely in a slow dance through the middle of the classroom, wandering, clearly trying to get a glimpse of the students' work.
Let your eyes wander where they wish, and then find stillness and focus into it.
Still moving fluidly, Diana shimmies her way over to Sydney and looks over her shoulder. Sydney seems nervous as Diana's jaw drops.
I've always seen my butt as more of a juicy pear shape rather than a bloated muffin, but there is no wrong way to do art.
Diana takes a deep breath and continues to frolic freely through the room before making her way to Marion's canvas. Marion seems triumphant at her work, and Diana claps joyously.
Oh, yes! Your interpretation of the twisting and turning human body is frankly inspired. This is going to look incredible above my bed.
Oh, wow, thanks so much. Being an artist has actually always been a dream of mine.
Oh, well, perhaps this is too candid of me, but I think you should follow your dreams.
Okay, I have to say...
No, Oliver, don't take this away from me.
This is just weird, okay? I'm sorry.
Oliver, I'm sorry if the female form makes you uncomfortable. But this is a chance to overcome that discomfort, to rise above and harness that energy into expression. What this class is meant to teach you is that the human body is ever-changing, imperfect, and therefore limitless. Do you understand how liberating that realization is? Oh, I was once like you, Oliver, afraid and unsure of what to do in the presence of a naked body. But then I realized we all are living in one, all of the time. And through the lens of art, we are able to view the body truly and objectively.
Professor,
That's beautiful.
this is Anatomy 302.
Blackout.
The Future of Content by Kim Harris. Setting: Gottie's office at Next Now, an agency specializing in child performers. Heather is seated across from him.
Good afternoon, Heather. I appreciate you coming to Next Now. As little Sophie's talent agent, it's my job to give you straight talk.
Oh no, did Sophie not get the role? Because she's always wanted to be a star.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's a pass. And a pass from an edible CBD-infused toy brand isn't what we'd call a good sign. I think we're at the point now where we have to start accepting that maybe Sophie just can't act. But that's why I've called you in today. At Next Now, we specialize in the next generation of stars, and that generation may not even consume media as we know it today. Have you ever considered YouTube?
I mean, all I really know about YouTube is that kids love it.
Exactly, and they love to watch videos of other kids. So, question for you. Can Sophie do makeup, contouring, or play video games? Is she willing to take up ASMR or jump off of a high dive into a pool of homemade slime?
Slime?
These are the kinds of questions you have to be willing to ask. Also, I should note that videos are a full-time job. You need to be posting content at least twice a week, maybe even more. One bonus though, 0 acting.
I don't know if we're willing to commit to that. I want Soph to have time for, like, a normal life.
Okay. On to the next idea. Have you considered taking a hard turn to the right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Hey, I know political ideology is a touchy subject, but there's an entire world of content devoted to an underserved audience out there, and that content needs stars. I could get Sophie cast on Pistol-Totin' Preteens or Apocalypse Polly tomorrow. It's a shallow talent pool for these types of gigs, so even Soph has a fighting chance.
Absolutely out of the question.
All right, fair enough. There's a final option, and it's more of a long-term play, but it wouldn't be tough on Sophie. Best of all, it doesn't require a gun license or her to act even a little bit.
Can't hurt to hear it, I guess, but...
Okay, hear me out. Okay, over the past decade, there's been no faster growing genre than true crime.
Ooh, I love Dateline.
People can't get enough. The problem is all the best stories are being gobbled up, making it harder and harder to find compelling characters. You're not getting a Bobby Durst or an Amanda Knox these days. So we're starting to ask, can we create these types of monsters ourselves?
What?
What? Are you asking us to commit a crime? Have you lost your mind?
Not exactly. I am not at all asking you or Sophie to commit any crime today, tomorrow, or any time in the future necessarily. What I am saying is that now we're offering true crime development deals. The idea is that in exchange for a yearly stipend, you will cede the rights to any content created related to any crime Sophie may commit at any point during her lifetime.
This sounds sketchy. I don't want Sophie to be the next Tanya Harding.
Oh, we should be so lucky. It's all laid out here.
Gottie hands Heather a large packet, which she begins to review.
Look it over, think about it. Of course, I can't suggest that you do anything to harm your child in service of making her a compelling criminal character, but every month for her remaining years as a minor, we'll send you parenting tips that foster Sophie's development as a psychopath. An eccentric. You know, should she begin to show signs of antisocial behavior?
Who do you think you are? Don't make me walk out of here.
See, no child should have to be left in a parking lot made to eat all of their Halloween candy in one sitting, or experience any other mild, non-criminal, tough love in order to cause imperceivable psychological damage that will be revealed in episode 2 of a miniseries. Now, if I could direct your attention to the last page of the packet.
Reading the dollar amount on the contract.
Oh, is this a misprint? That's a lot of money. What were you saying about tough love?
Think it over. And honestly, Sophie doesn't even have to know. If she ends up pushing someone down the stairs or starting a sex cult in rural Oregon someday, she can't stop us anyway. It's a win-win, really.
All right. Thanks, Scotty. You're always thinking.
No problem, Heather. Oh, and one more thing. If you ever have the chance to take Sophie to a tiger sanctuary, do it. Apparently, people go totally nuts for them.
Blackout.
Endings Are Hard by Billy Volkman. Setting: a room with 3 women sit around a table. 2 are listening to Joni as she finishes reading a story that she has written.
And with that, Julie left the hospital dreaming what she'd do with the $1 million. She gazed up at Las Vegas's massive Luxor pyramid, turned, and walked off into the sunset.
Joni looks around, smiling expectantly.
The end.
The 2 others stare at her, expressionless, a long, awkward silence.
What do you think? What? What is it? Isn't it clear why Julie has to go back to Tennessee?
Gina and Sylvie speak in rapid succession.
No, it's not.
Yes, Joni, yes, of course.
Sylvie and Gina look at each other, surprised at each other's comments.
Joni, the plot is a train wreck. It's 50 miles from clear.
Gina, are you joking? My story is a knockout.
Well, it's crystal clear. In the end, Julie returns to Nashville to marry her first love, Beauregard.
Exactly. But it's Peter, not Beauregard, and he's in Memphis.
Oh.
But thank you. You got it, Sylvia.
She didn't get it, and you write like you're a drama queen.
True, Gina. Drama. A compelling drama. My ending is so sad. It's a tragedy.
Well, okay then. The assignment next week is a tragic story, so we'll do drama queen feedback then. Sylvie, please go ahead with your story.
No, I want more feedback now. By the way, I'm annoyed that my story didn't get a single laugh out of you two. It's not only tragic, but it's funny. A comedy.
Comedy?
Yes, and a hilarious one. You have no imagination.
Oh, I see. I suppose it's imaginative when the fire station alarm goes off and the firemen put on tuxedos. They're not going to a debutante ball, they're going to a fire.
The fire is at the debutante ball, Gina, and they take off their tuxedos. It was a dinner for the fire chief's retirement, a classic tale of redemption.
Ugh, look, the story is a 3-ring circus.
I've had enough. Gina, you hate my story, but more than that, you hate me, don't you? You dumb? Don't you recognize yourself in my story?
Recognize myself? What, Julie's based on me?
No, not Julie. All the other female characters. It's a composite of you. They're all depressed bitches.
I had no clue. Wait, I see. Yes, in the rewrite, I'm the character who's going to kick Julie's butt for being so lame.
Any other writing group would be in tears by the end of this story. My story is moving? It's moving.
No, not moving.
So moving.
Oh, please. Not moving, no redemption, no laughs. Julie, okay, A goes bankrupt, B wins $1 million at slots, and then, oh gee, guess what? Her water breaks, she's having a baby.
So what's your point?
And in the elevator, she poos her pants.
With good reason. A robber points a gun at her and demands her purse. Why wouldn't you know a good ending if it bit you in the ass?
Okay, Joni, okay, you're right. Call Spielberg. He's gonna want to make a movie out of your masterpiece because he loves a good joke.
Gina, I lied earlier tonight when I said I loved your banana bread. It tastes like soap. Goodbye. Scene.
All smile and clap and look at her approvingly. Joni sits down.
Ah, you wrote another winner, Joni.
This is a tough act to follow, Joni.
Don't put me in your story, biatch.
Blackout.
Who's in an elevator?
Love a good twist.
Who in the elevator?
Ooh.
The Highest by Michelle Tang Jackson. Setting, Jesse and Craig's living room. They're sprawled out on the floor and couch, surrounded by weed paraphernalia and lots of snacks. Jesse and Craig take turns taking deep hits off a bong. They laugh.
Oh,
Dude, Rumi, I am so high. I don't think I have a face.
oh, for real, Jesse. I'm so high. I don't think I have a face.
I'm so high, I know what the moon tastes like. Dust.
I'm so high, I feel like I'm floating. I'm clouds. I'm clouds. I'm clouds.
I'm so high. I know what the moon tastes like. Dust. I messed up my line. Keep going.
You know what? You know what, dude? You know what? Let me tell you, okay? I'm so high. There's an artist painting a symphony inside my eyelids. Okay, his name is Soyel, and he's a Libra.
I feel like the floor is lava. Lovely lava. Monsieur, meet my lover, lava.
Oh, I feel like the earth is a giant red mouth, and I'm its soft pink tongue whispering the gossip of the Milky Way.
Whoa. I'm gonna need more chips for this shit.
Dude, I'm like the highest I've ever been, like ever.
Craig, are
Yeah.
you high enough to fuck a pineapple?
What? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I could do that. Are we doing that now?
Are you high enough to fuck a pineapple wearing a tiny little clown wig, Craig?
Why would anyone do that? I mean, I will.
Are you high enough to fuck a pineapple, carve it out, take a crap inside of it, then crush its little pineapple corpse with your car?
Jesus, Jesse, no. No, I'm not that high, nor do I ever want to be.
Maybe after another hit?
Hand me that bong, bro.
Jesse and Craig both take hits off the bong.
Try Papa John's Big Kahuna Blast, a tidal wave of cheesy flavor. And check out our new Papa John's Munchies app for when you're so high, you'd fuck a pineapple.
Blackout.
I felt like a documentary of me and Itai.
I think it was.
Like, is this real life? And I was like, yes, it is.
Yeah. That was our Friday.
Wow.
Beautiful sound
We're
effects.
imitating life
Beautiful.
Of quarantine.
Yes. Moving on, Friendly Skies by David Resnick. Setting, an airplane. Matt, seated in the aisle of a two-person row, reads a Kindle and smiles to himself. Jim approaches Matt's row.
Hey, pardon? I've got a.
Oh, no problem at all. I'm Matt, by the way.
Squeezing
Jim.
into a seat, a little annoyed, but politely.
Jim.
Hey everyone, this is your captain, Allison speaking. I'd like to be the first to extend you all a friendly welcome aboard from me, Captain Allison.
Hey, Captain Allison, I'm Matt, and I'm happy to be aboard.
Oh man, what are you doing?
Captain Allison introduced herself. I introduced myself. It's only polite.
What? We're on a plane. They can't even hear you.
Oh, of course, you're right. Captain Allison's all the way up there. Boy, do I feel stupid. Hey, Allison, I'm Matt.
Jim's visibly uncomfortable but says nothing. Tries to read a magazine. After a beat, Matt presses the call button. Bing!
Hi, I'm Sam the Machine Palma, your lead flight attendant. Can I help you with something? We're about to take off.
Sam the Machine Palma. I'm Matt.
Oh, hello, Matt. It's such a pleasure to meet you. Wow. You can just call me the Machine. Did you want like a white wine or something?
Actually, I was trying to introduce myself to Captain Allison.
Of course, Matt. It's no problem at all. Just 1 second.
Another angry look at Jim as Sam picks up a phone from the wall.
Wait, we're gonna delay takeoff for a meet and greet with the captain just because this guy yelled?
Because who yelled? You mean Matt? Matt was yelling. His name is Matt, sir, whatever your name is. And what is your name, by the way?
Wait, what is happening?
I'm Sam. This is Matt. And what is your name?
Captain Allison enters.
Hi everyone, Captain Allison here. What seems to be the problem?
Captain Allison, my God, such an honor to meet you, really. I'm Matt.
Oh, likewise, a pleasure. Wow. Well, Matt's pretty great, huh?
Who are you people?
You know, I could have sworn I just introduced myself. I'm
Oh.
Allison, the captain. Didn't I just say that?
Totally, Captain Allison, but we've been at this for minutes. It's like Jim here doesn't even want to learn our names or something.
I don't care what your names are. I just want to fly home.
Oh, well, you might think of us as nameless bodies whose only purpose is to get you home, Jim. But we're Matt, Captain Allison, Sam Palma.
Wait, I thought you said your name was the Machine.
Only my friends call me the Machine.
Sam, distraught, breaks down into tears. Captain Allison consoles him.
Get off my plane, Jim.
Gladly.
Jim gets his stuff and walks off.
So, is there a seat for my wife, Stacy, now?
There sure is, Matt. There sure is.
Blackout.
Good Babies by Jody Nagley. Setting: Donnie and Jim, both babies in diapers, are sitting playing in a sandpit with toys. Both babies have cigars in their hands.
So, Jimbo, I got a situation that needs to be taken care of.
What's up, boss?
So, I got this new nanny, right? Considers herself a vegan or something.
Vegan, huh?
Yeah, she's trying to switch to some non-dairy formula shit.
What?
Yeah, that ain't gonna fly.
No dice. What's the move here, boss?
All right. So I'm thinking we enlist 2 guys for this. Let's say Bobby and Freddie.
Donnie positions 3 toy cars in front of him in the sandbox, using them to visually lay out his plan.
Yous come over for a play date, right? Nanny puts us down for a nap. She'll put yous in the guest room. You cause a bit of a fit to distract. I crawls downstairs and let Bobby and Freddie in through the doggy door. I sneak him into the kitchen to set up a trap. I'm thinking something like what we did with your cousin. You remember when he tried to snitch about our underground Beanie Baby trading?
Yeah, that dumb sucker's still scared of our downstairs bathroom.
We'll have to put down an extra layer of silly putty to make sure she sticks.
They just got a new shipment at daycare. I'll talk to our Connect.
When they's finished setting up, I'll set off the Tickle Me Elmo. You stops your crying. Freddie and Bobby take their place in the cabinet. She comes downstairs, gets caught in the trap. Bada bing, bada boom. We hit her with a Pampas cocktail.
Pampas cocktail. Oof. Talk about a smelly send-off.
Unfazed, Donnie takes a long drag from his cigar.
I'm thinking we enlist the Mancini brothers for supplies. We need a jar of applesauce, 2 boxes of Cheerios, a slingshot, at least a month's worth of dirty diapers, your ma's hairspray, 12 Band-Aids, and as many Legos as we can get our hands on.
Jane and Jack walk on stage pushing Cindy, their adorable baby girl, in a stroller. Cindy catches Jim and Donnie's eyes. They start making kissing and cooing noises at each other.
Hey, hey. Hey. Ooh, cool. Hey, diaper cheeks, how you doing?
Goo goo gaga, that's one good looking dame.
Hey, you want to join us for a bottle of Binky Lips?
Donnie and Jim keep cooing and making baby noises. Cindy rolls her eyes while playfully twirling her pigtails. The husband and wife look over to Donnie and Jim.
Oh, look how cute they are.
Are they smoking cigars?
Blackout.
Future Tense by Zach Johnson. Setting, Jeff and Linda sit at their kitchen table going over their finances. Linda is playing with a cigarette lighter.
Okay, so the first thing is the mortgage payment. 1,100 bucks. No way around this one, okay?
We could burn the house down for the insurance money.
Come on, be serious. Groceries, 400 bucks.
We gotta eat. You're going too slow. Give me that. Okay, next up. Wine warehouse. 250 bucks.
Non-negotiable. We love wine.
Yeah, some of us more than others.
Jeff takes a huge swig of wine.
Huh. What's this? $600 to Dutch Brothers Electrical? Did we get electrical work done?
Oh yeah, I was working on something down in the basement and it caused a short and it was a fire hazard, so I had to get all the wiring replaced.
You real shame if this place burned down. Okay, what's next? $200 from Radio Shack. I didn't know Radio Shack still existed.
Yeah, there's one next to Wine Warehouse.
What do they even sell there now? Did you buy like 40 phone cases?
Just some electronic stuff for a thing I'm working on. It's boring.
Okay. Holy shit, Jeff. $4,000 at Herbie's Grandfather Clock Emporium? We don't have a grandfather clock.
Actually, we have 4. They're in the basement.
Why?
Well,
Jeff Prime bursts in.
What the hell? Who are you? And how'd you get into our basement?
I'm Jeff, your husband, but from 30 years in the future. The good news is that your experiment is going to work. You invent time travel.
I knew it! This is incredible!
Well, don't get too excited. The bad news is that it takes you 30 years, and in the meantime, things really go down the toilet.
How?
You become obsessed. You start drinking more and more. You totally neglect your marriage. Eventually, Linda gets so alienated that she tries to destroy the machine by burning down the house.
Linda tries burning down the house? Seriously?
Oh, come on. Don't act like the warning signs weren't there.
Yeah, the tracks.
Can't I stop it? I have a time machine, for Christ's sake.
No, Jeff. If you stop it, then I can't come back and warn you. It's a real paradox. The only solution is for Linda to return with me to the future timeline.
But that doesn't... How would that even... Wait a minute. Did you just come back here to trade your wife in for a younger version of your wife?
What? How dare you?
I don't know. It just kind of sounds like something I would do.
Linda slowly sidles toward Jeff Prime.
I'm gonna just.
Yeah, okay. I'll see you in 30 years, I guess.
Linda and Jeff Prime leave. A few moments pass in silence.
Well, at least I still have you, Wine.
Jeff Prime comes back in, grabs one out of his hand and leaves.
Oh.
Blackout.
Oh no.
Poor Jeff.
Oh, time travel. Hygienist Hijinks by Shelby Kennedy. Setting. Marlon is sitting in a chair leaning back. Dr. Miller is prepping his tool tray, getting ready to clean Marlon's mouth.
Your x-rays aren't showing anything out of the ordinary here, Mr. Cooper, so we'll go ahead and get you cleaned up, and hopefully that'll be enough to curb the toothache you've been dealing with.
Whew. Glad I'm in the clear. Nothing worse than the anxiety built up around going to the dentist. So yeah, how have the kids been?
Marlon tilts his head further back and opens his mouth wide. Dr. Miller starts to fiddle tools around in Marlon's mouth.
We've been good. Yeah, we've been good. Vacation here, soccer tournament there. We Millers like to play cool. What about you? How's the old Marlon Cooper clan doing?
Everyone at his pizza.
Did you just say?
With one hand still in Marlon's mouth, Dr. Miller presses an intercom button on the wall and yells into it.
Gene, code blue. I repeat, a code blue. COVID-19 room 17.
Jean comes running in, mask on, very out of breath and flustered. She throws the mask at Dr. Miller. He puts it on with his one free hand. The other remains in Marlon's mouth.
I've already got the CDC on speed dial, Doc. Do I press call? Do I press call, Miller? Hand out of his mouth. It's not safe in there.
I always knew my mother was wrong. Being a dentist is like being a real doctor.
Hold on a minute. I said we took a family trip to Arizona. I don't have corona.
Jean dramatically closes her phone and marches out. Dr. Miller stands up, readjusting.
Sorry about that. Just can't be too sure these days.
Dr. Miller returns to navigating tools, swirling them around in Marlon's mouth.
Arizona, huh? That must have been a time. Dry heat will get you, especially in July.
Well, we went too long.
Gene, a code yellow. Hurricane coming in hot.
Jean bursts in wearing a life vest and snorkel mask. She throws a pair of floaties to Dr. Miller, who maneuvers into them using only one hand while the other stays in Marlon's mouth.
Survival kit ready, Doc. Disaster services is already on line 1. They're ready to air vac us out of here as soon as you make the call. Sink or swim, Miller. Sink or swim.
Removes his hand from Marlon's mouth to start pacing the length of the room.
Mom's right. I did go off brand med school. I bet they teach CPR at the real med school.
Whoa.
Marlon sits up, waving his hands over his head.
Whoa, geez, where did you get hurricane? I was telling you we were lucky that we got some rain while we were vacationing in Arizona.
Jean, disappointed, takes the mask off her face, slouches her shoulders, and slumps away.
Of course. Right. Just Rather safe than sorry.
Dr. Miller returns to navigating tools, swirling them around in Marlin's mouth.
Well, yeah, we're almost done here, Martin. Say, you're showing up some happy gums. I'm surprised you even had the toothache that brought you in here in the first place.
Yeah, well, I was watching a while that way. So, you know, he's watching.
Gene! Code Periwinkle! This just in, UFO crossing spotted.
Jean comes running into the doorway wearing a full astronaut suit, carrying a machete. She throws an astronaut helmet and a machete simultaneously at Dr. Miller. One of his hands remains in Marlin's mouth, regardless.
In the process of Periwinkle. En route to full lockdown, Doc. Area 52 keeps calling. Do we think Marlin is one of them? Do we need to terminate?
Dr. Miller is curled under the chair that Marlin sits in, practicing the duck and cover safety approach.
Maybe all the aliens are women. Mom always says women are only interested in real doctors.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you two? I was just trying to tell you that I finally remembered to start flossing.
Flossing? That's a code red, Gene. Oh, it's worse than we thought. Our secret has been compromised.
Blackout.
Earth by Ben Evangelista. Setting. Cog is a species we have never heard of on a planet far, far away. He speaks in a robotic tone. It is light years in the future. He's a tour guide at the Museum of Planet Earth, giving a tour on the Bay Area.
Good morning, fine museum goers. Can folks hear me? Oop, well, the Museum of Planet Earth is a little behind on tech. The direct-to-brain audio system, DTB, is only a few days old, so please don't mind the kinks. Anywho, I'm Clog, Bay Area exhibit tour guide. We're standing in front of an exact replica of the wealthy Marina District from the lost city of San Francisco. I know. The Earthlings lived in those. Let's head inside.
Inside a home.
This is a typical apartment where San Franciscans lived. I know. Looks just like the Brazilian rainforest exhibit, eh? Before the end of planet Earth, Earthlings were living indoors with trees. Ha! I know. Can you believe it? I hardly can. They had plants and trees in their living quarters. Zany. I'm sorry if this is absolutely esoteric. What we have here is a typical marina apartment scenario. Do not cross the velvet laser, please. It'll sting. These two men, they called them, are wearing the same outfit because they both worked for tech companies. Ha! They wore this monotonous number every single Earthling day. I know. These two men called each other bro and were likely lovers. Now, moving over to the devices. This is a computer and a phone. Single file, please. They sat and looked at these screens all day. Worshipped them, really. This application was called Twitter, which, as we know, had a direct link to Earth's downfall. They frequently shared this image of a man with his giant dick out. So simple, those Earthlings. Okay, enough of this dump.
Clog heads next door into a grocery store.
This is a grocery store. Say it with me. Grocery store. Then Earthlings had to make their own food. Ha! They used their hard-earned monies. Yes, they had to make and spend monies. Different lesson. To buy various milks and weeds from the ground. Can you even comprehend? I know. They survived off those milks and weeds. Towards the end of these essentials, some of these essentials started to dwindle. No. Not because of COVID-19, of course. That was merely a blip on the radar. As we know, they didn't listen to that Swedish girl. World imploded. What was her name? Greta?
Blackout.
Clog.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, it is.
Whoopsies.
Happens in
up
real
ne-
life too.
Next, we have The Talk by Jody Nagley. Setting, quaint living room. Anne sits on the couch as Susie walks in from school, fidgeting and pulling on her school uniform.
Susie, come over here and sit by your mother. I think it is time we had the talk.
Susie sits next to her mother sheepishly, uncomfortable with her new feminine curves.
As you may have noticed, your body is going through some changes. You're blossoming into a beautiful young woman, and it is important for you to learn how to use your body to get what you want.
A flip chart rolls on stage. On it is a large drawing of a generic bathroom sign, female stick figure, with the words, "the female body" written above it. Anne stands up next to the diagram and pulls a pointer from her apron.
So, as you continue to develop, your feminine attributes will be characterized in two main areas. Your chest and backside. These are referred to as our upper and lower distractors. When used appropriately, your distractors can effectively be used to manipulate any situation.
Okay. What kind of situations?
Oh, take me, for instance. I use my distractions for all kinds of things, like getting the neighbor to mow our lawn, evading the IRS, and even hiring the mafia to murder an ex-lover.
Excuse me. You know the mafia?
Well, of course, silly. Bunch of babies, if you ask me. So, learning how to use your distractors can be an important way to maintain your personal goals.
Interesting. I am applying to college this year, and my grades are less than satisfactory.
Use your distractors. I mean, how else do you think I got an economics degree that helped me take over and run your grandmother's illegal gambling ring?
Wowie! And I thought getting a job as a woman would be hard.
Nope. With modern day accessories like brassieres and high heels, women can accentuate their distractors to acquire highly sought after secretary positions.
I don't want to be a boring secretary.
Never underestimate a well-placed secretary, Susie. Your cousin Martha works for Getty Oil and embezzled half of last year's earnings.
Really? But how do none of you get caught?
When deploying effectively, upper and lower distractors send their victims into catatonic trances, in which they don't associate any detail besides the primary distractor that they're fixated on.
Struck by inspiration, Susie stands up excitedly and places her hand on her hip, suddenly in control of her new figure.
So you're saying I can use it to trap a powerful man into having an affair with me and manipulate him into changing his will so I become the sole heiress to his fortune while also framing him for the white-collar crimes I committed?
My little girl is growing up so fast.
Blackout.
Apologies for the coughing. Inhaled some water.
Don't die.
Nintendo's Anonymous by Sam Bosa. Setting, everyone is in a basement sitting in folding chairs in a circle.
Welcome back, everyone. Great job showing up today to Nintendo's Anonymous. As always, let's go around the room, say your name, and give an update about how things are going.
It's me, Mario.
Hi,
Hey,
Mario.
Mario.
It's been 3 months since I used my last item. It was only a gold coin, I used to collect them for Peach's ransom, but now that she's free from Bowser, I'm hoping to save enough for our own castle one day. You know, just the two of us.
Da-ding! Mario throws Peach a gold coin and she lets it fall to the ground.
Dream on, Mario. You're way too old for me. And I don't need your coins. I have other aspirations now. I'm like the princess influencer of Instagram.
Oh, Peach, you can't fool me. All this attention you seek on social media when true love is sitting right in front of you. Would you follow me here?
I'm here by court order, you creepy plumber. I just had a little too much fun on Rainbow Road last week, and the judge said I had a choice between 6 weeks here or jail time. I'm already starting to regret my decision.
Enough of this. It's Bowser time.
Hi, Bowser.
Hey, everybody. It's been 5 years since I used my last item. Strictly stars for me. I was a king after all. I used to have my minions out there stealing stars to feed my addiction, but it was all just to fill a hole in my heart. First the stars, and then Princess Peach. Hey, Princess.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for all the torture, though. So glad you filled your hole or whatever.
What can I say? I myself was a tortured soul, in denial of who I really am. Not a king, but a queen. And Luigi helped me see that in myself.
I'm a Luigi.
Hi, Luigi.
Mamma mia, Luigi, you're dating Bowser now after everything he did to Peach?
Ah, here we go. You will always be my big bro Mario, but this sort of just happened.
I can't believe this.
Oh, please. They were only sneaking around the haunted mansion together. Maybe if you weren't so focused on hoarding your gold coins, Mario, you'd have noticed that.
Hey, Peach, I'm not a bad guy.
Whoa. What's that supposed to mean?
What I said.
Yeah, Bowser, you're a shell of a Koopa being.
Mr. Mario? Miss Princess, please.
Anyway, it's been 2 years since I used my last item. It's hard to stay away when I literally see those rainbow question marks in my morning commute. But it's like one swerve to left and bingo, a little mushroom boost to ease the pain. But then I think about Bowsy, how we found each other after my sobriety. I just feel like, fuck those mushrooms. No offense, Toad.
None taken.
Bowser.
Oh, sweetie.
Sheesh, Luigi. God, when did you become such a Goomba slave to this worthless piece of banana peel?
Let's go, Bowsy. We don't need to stand for this.
Bowser and Luigi walk out of the room through a giant green pipe.
Peach, don't you see? We make such a good team. We belong together.
Ugh, that's it. Game over, Mario. You can keep following me on Instagram, but I don't want to see your face IRL anymore. Mr. Toad, for my own safety, I want to switch to Zelda's group from now on.
But, Peach, they have very different items over in Hyrule.
It's okay. I'll do it for the gram.
Peach gets up and struts out of the room to the giant green pipe.
Peach, I love you.
Mario kicks over a flagpole and comes back to smack him in the face.
Dang it.
Blackout.
Guns and Stuff by Jonathan Tagutin. Setting, gun shop. Buck is reading a magazine as the bell at the door dings. Goldilocks enters. Buck perks up.
Welcome to Guns and Stuff. We got the largest selection of guns and stuff you need. If we ain't got it, You don't need it. Now, what could I do you for, little lady? Looking for a little home defense? Or are you trying to overthrow a nation?
I have a bear problem.
Ah, okay, got much hunting experience?
None.
Well, that's okay. This here is your classic pump action shotgun Remington. All you got to do is load her, rack her, point her, and shoot.
I need something more. There are 3 bears.
This one's too old school. Well, don't you worry. This here's a Browning A5 semi-automatic that will do the hard part for you. That whole sleuth will be ready for your mantle in no time.
I'm going to be hunting for them in an enclosed space.
Ah, okay. This one's too slow, huh? Well, hell, if you really want to fuck them bears up, by the look on your face, I reckon you do. I present to you the AA-12. This sucker will just about destroy anything you aim at it. 300 rounds a minute.
This one's just right.
All right. Hey, let's talk bullets, okay? If you want to blast a hole in them, and that be that, I recommend your standard buckshot. Or maybe what you're looking for is some beanbag rounds, you know? Put them to sleep, bring them home, torture them a little, Reservoir Dog style.
I want to send a message.
Oh, okay. I get your meaning. These frag 12 rounds are so fucking lethal, you'll think they're magic. Okay, they got warheads in them that explode on contact. Shit, you ain't even gotta go in the cave.
They live in a house.
A house? You mean you got a bear infestation?
No, just a bear problem.
Okay, hold your horses now, Goldie. There's a big difference between hunting and murdering. Okay, do these bears are the bears anthropro? Do they walk and talk and wear clothes, shit like that?
Does it matter?
In the state of Farfaria, it does. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't in good conscience sell you this weapon. In fact, you would have to wait 10.
I hope you realize that someday a pack of bears will maul another little girl. They will rip her apart just for entering their home, eating their food, and sleeping in their beds. When that happens, Beck, her blood will be on your hands.
Goldilocks exits. The happens. Buck goes back to his magazine. The ding of the bell sounds as Papa Bear enters.
Oh, hey, welcome to Guns and Stuff. We got the largest selection of guns and stuff.
I have a human problem.
Blackout.
A Dust Bowl Scorned by Michelle Tang Jackson. Setting: Miss Dust Bowl in a rocking chair in a simple one-room shack.
What are you looking at? Remember me? The Dust Bowl? That's right, that vengeful old dirt cloud from the 30s. Well, come on. Pull up a stool. I'm going to teach you a few things about revenge. I once had a date with Destiny. Manifest Destiny. Real dreamy with his big ideas and a smile you could hang your head on. Now see, Manny, that's what I called him. Courted me all gentlemanlike. Ain't that some horse shit? Said we was gonna do the Homestead Act together. Heck, I figured that meant knocking boots. There wasn't a speck of fanoodling, but I certainly got screwed. A man will plow you thoughtless for years and then go crying about how you ruined his life and gutted the economy, carrying on and defaming your character. I was so sick of it. So here's some things I did to get even. Cut him off where it hurts. Say, in money or sexual matters or rain. A 10-year drought of any of those ought to get a man to listen. Always pursue your vengeance with vigor. For example, blot out the sun. Cook up a plague of jackrabbits and locusts. Shriek and hurl yourself against buildings round the clock. Make his daily life downright miserable. Strip the paint off his car. Cram his cornhole full of dust. Murder his cows. Remember to give it a personal touch. Sneak into his home at night. Tickle the nostrils of his children. Wake that hussy of his and blow dust in her face. Watch that foolish man as he slumbers, that hazy place where he hopes to dream. For a moment, let him believe the dust can't touch him there. Then grab him and shake him awake and tell him that just 'cause he's a hungry old man, he ain't got no business suckling milk out of some young lady's titties. Grapes of wrath should have been called grapes of filth, you nasty John Steinbeck. You nasty.
Blackout.
No.
Final sketch. Final sketch.
Final sketch.
Rock and Roll Lifestyle by Zach Johnson. Setting: Joey and Johnny sit on a couch. Johnny has a guitar.
Okay, Johnny, the record label is really breathing down our necks. We've got to write a follow-up song to Rock and Roll High School, and we've got to do it quick.
Do we have any more weed?
We're rock stars, Dee Dee. We always have more weed. It's in the weed cabinet.
Where's the weed cabinet?
In the weed room.
Oh, thanks, Joey.
Okay, I think I've got something. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, Walmart. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, Walmart.
Wait. Walmart? That's not very rock and roll, is it?
Well, no, I guess not. Okay, I'll keep thinking.
Hey, Joey, do you have any more beer? I smoked too much weed and now I need to calm down.
Yeah, it's in the upstairs kitchen in the beer cabinet.
Really?
No, you nitwit. Where do you think we keep the beer? It's in the fridge.
Okay. Thanks, man.
You know, I wish that just once Dee Dee would help us write a song.
Okay. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock, 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 rock and roll, post office. Rock, 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 rock and roll, and post office.
Not sure that one works either.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep trying.
Hey, Joey. Do we have any more cocaine? I drank too much beer and now I'm sleepy.
In the conservatory, Dee Dee. In the cocaine cabinet.
I'm in the living room and I don't see the cabinet.
It's under the big neon sign that says cocaine.
Oh, gotcha. The E's burned out. I couldn't tell what it's supposed to say.
Joey opens his mouth to speak, but decides not to.
All right. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock, 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 roll, 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 roll. Rockin' in the nursing home.
They look at each other for a minute, then simultaneously say, nah.
Hey, Joey.
What?
Do we have any heroin? The cocaine was a gateway drug now, and now I'm addicted to heroin.
You've been addicted to heroin for years, Dee Dee. The doctor says you can't have any more heroin.
He said I could have a little. He said if you only do a little, it's like medicine.
Okay, fine. I hid your heroin in the medicine cabinet in the butler's bathroom.
I told you it was medicine. Thanks, Joey. Boy, this is going to hit the spot. That cocaine was really intense. And at this point, well, I just want to be sedated.
Johnny and Joey sit up and look at each other.
He wants to be sedated?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think I am. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock, rock, rock. Heroin. Rock, 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 rock. Heroin. Rock, rock.
Blackout.
Woo! Yeah.
Yay! That's our read, everybody. Thank you for watching. Congrats to the outgoing Writing One students. Great job, yay! Thank you to Lauren and Mike and Sam for teaching this great class and switching over to virtual halfway through a session, which is wild times, but they went right with it. And thank you to the actors who had never seen any of these sketches before: Courtney, Andrew, Jan, Jen, Dan, Ray, Itai, and Byron. Thank you for doing that and going through all the tech we had to do to get through this thing. Again, thank you all for being here. If you want to support KML during these wild times and you enjoyed the read just now, you can do so by donating. We're a nonprofit arts organization dedicated to making fast, smart, fearless sketch comedy that makes people laugh even when nothing makes sense. So I just posted a comment underneath the YouTube video, so you can go there, click on that link, and you can give any kind of donation that you would like through that. So thank you all so much and have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
My landlord and my roommates think I'm addicted to heroin now.
Yeah.
Just now, for the
Your
first
neighbors
time.
called
Addicted to heroin for years, Itai.
No, they didn't know.
Bye.
Bye, Itai.
Bye.